That snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
we can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
That's incredible. The Suns have been eliminated. Suns have been eliminated from the playoffs. Did not see that coming. Preseason, I did not see that coming, bro. And to be eliminated from the playoffs these days, bro, you have to be really bad because there's a play-in tournament. Like, legit, you look at it from the outside looking in, you look at it like the Suns made the finals. They added Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal. So they should like win the finals. Like they're just kind of like 1 + 1 = 2. So 2 + 2 = 4. No, bro. Chris Paul, bro. Chris Paul's the method, dude. Let me look at the Western Conference standings. Mind you, Buddy has been out, right? For the season and like since January. So let's just see. Okay, the Spurs are even worse. But I think Chris Paul's the method, bro. Chris Paul's the method. He's the glue. He's floor general. He still played like 77 games this year. And who else? My boy, they used to play on Philly. Tobias Harris gets a lot. Those two guys are the methods, bro. Tobias Harris leaves Philly. They become like the worst team ever. Yeah, you say, oh, no Embiid, no this. Like, they dealt with injuries with Harden. They dealt with injuries with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, of course. And they still were better than this. What's the difference? Well, buddy, you know what I'm saying? Tobias Harris, bro. Tobias Harris, Chris Paul, vets still matter. Regardless of how much you don't want to value vets, they still matter very much in the NBA. When it comes to the Suns, bro, I don't know, man. Like, I seen Bradley Beal. They was asking him questions. He was like, might as well not have shown up. Like, he was like upset. It was another time he said, I don't care. I got a no trade clause. You can't trade me. That whole situation just been nasty, bro. And Chantel said it right here. I think Suns trading for Bradley Beal might go down as the worst deal in NBA history. It's definitely up there. It's got to be. It's got to be up there, bro. It's got to be up there. Oh, that's fake. It's a fake quote. What did he say? Crazy.
Or justify a game like this, then it's a must win and you lose by 38. First person I learned to say Virginia Strike. You feel like you guys played like that tonight?
No.
Okay.
Was it more what goes?
And it was another one with Devin Booker. It was like, you guys been bad? He said, yep. He said, you guys ain't been paying attention? He said, nope. He said, what's the most disappointing thing? Everything? He said, yep. It was just weird, bro. Weird. They lost by 38 last night in a must win. Did they lose? And I guess they lost again tonight. Yeah, they played on ESPN. I forgot. It's crazy, bro. Dang, hold on.
About the way the season is and where you guys are and looking to be better and those things. But now that you're out of play-in consideration, how are you wrapping that around your head?
I mean, it's been a slow bleed out. I've been feeling this way for majority of the season. I think the small glimpses of, good stretches that we've played, gave me hope and probably gave everybody else hope. So, you never want it to be that you're squeezing into the last spot of the play-in in the first place. So, kind of expected at this point.
Book, this is the first time since 2020 that you haven't been in the playoffs. What do you feel needs to change from this season going to next in order to get back to that stage again?
More than one thing. But, it's the time, the summertime is to digest and, look back, see what went wrong, compare it to, when things were going right, and vocalize that.
Crazy. I don't believe. Shout out to Cameron Cox. Shout out to 12 Sports Arizona. Crazy, though.
just win games, at all costs, try and power my will on, on the other team and, my teammates at the same time, being a leader, using my voice more. Yeah, pretty much everything when you fall this short.
So what do? Do you blow it up? I don't know, man. You blow it up? Crazy. Let me see. Oh,
The personal pride. How do you feel about this?
I don't feel good.
Is it embarrassing to you?
Yep.
How embarrassing! You played a lot of games like this season, and you haven't been able to correct it. What?
Correct.
Okay, and you say there are multiple reasons for it. What's the top 2 or 3?
Can't weight them. All of them hold their own value. So just no winning habits.
Turnovers, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. From a point of
he said, "Yep." Book average nearly 26.7 assists and 4 rebounds this season on 46% shooting. Kevin Durant this season averaged 26.5 points, 6 rebounds, and 4.2 assists on 53% shooting. Bradley Beal averaged just under 17 points a game, 3.5 assists, and 3.5 rebounds this season. So, do you blow it up? Do you give up on Book? Is it time to move past Book? I think when it comes to franchise players like LaMelo and Chicago and Charlotte, Trey in Atlanta, John Memphis, Zion, and New Orleans, it just makes sense, to be honest. But I mean, I only say this because I just haven't seen many times in recent years at modern era where you trade your superstar player, especially in a market like that, like a market like a Phoenix. Like folks just not flocking over to come back to Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Steve Nash, who kind of turned that whole thing around. But Steve Nash joined the team when, if I'm not mistaken, they had Amari Stoudemire, right? So they already had Amari Stoudemire. They already had like the Sean Marion thing going on and stuff like that. That he joined. Now it's like if you trade the big 3, what do you have in Phoenix to make free agents want to go there? Are you going to draft another player like a Devin Booker that's going to help you win more games and stuff like that? Book is still only 29 at this point. Devin Booker has to be 29. Let me see age. He's 28. He's not even 29 yet. He's still super young. So like what do you do? He still has like 5-6 years left of his athletic prime to go. I don't know what you do. Do you give up? Do you just reset it? It's like, or do you just get rid of Kevin and Brad and now you kind of go from there? I know some people are talking about the Hawks might look at Bradley Beal. To be honest, bro, the Hawks are in such purgatory. Like they've been stuck in being middle of the pack for so many years. That's why, they don't have the DeJounte pick. So like once Jalen Johnson got hurt, there was no incentive for them to be bad because their pick goes to San Antonio. And so do the next 2 years in the first round. I wasn't mad at that. I wasn't mad at the decision that the Hawks made to do that for DeJounte Murray because that was the first time that the Hawks took a chance, especially in the Trae Young era. So, take a chance, bro. Swing for the fences. If it doesn't work, at least you went down swinging as opposed to just playing it safe in the middle and never leaving the middle of the pack. I'd rather you take a chance on a big swing for the fences. And if you miss it, you guys get worse and the franchise is set back for a few years as opposed to not taking a chance at all. That's just where I personally stand on things. So what I say is Give it one last go with Book, but see what you can get for Bill and Durant, especially if Bill waives his no trade clause. If I'm Bill, I would, but I don't know. I think Bill probably got a kid, right? And you know what I'm saying? You can't just jump from city to city with the little kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? He spent forever in Washington. So it's like, I don't think he should just jump and whatever and things of that sort. Oh, so it's too many dynamics at play. But me personally, what I think you should do, I think Bill should waive the no trade clause. Let's reset. Let's see what the most we can get for Bill. Let's see what the most we can get for Kevin Durant and go from there. And give it one more go with Booker. And if it don't work with the next Booker tandem, trade Book around the age of 30. And just, and just new era of Suns basketball at that point. So, yeah. Okay. And
That steps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
And Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon, you want one quick question?
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.